It's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, we think it's funny. We hope you do too. But if you don't, we're gonna do it anyway. Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, now you know what happens when we can't get together. Hodgepodge.
Hello!
Hello and welcome, friends, to Hodgepodge, which is a teen librarian variety show where we eat maple syrup and talk about books. My name is Miss Monica. This is Miss Clare. We're ready for fun today. I like your hair thing.
Thank you.
You look like a floral alien.
Yeah, that was what I was going for.
I mean, it is May. I feel like this is a very nice May vibe that's happening right now.
Yes. I'm happy for the flowers. I am happy for the nice weather, and I'm happy for lawn clippings.
Excellent. I love everything about this. All right, moderator, we are ready for a challenge. We are sort of awake. We are ready for this.
Okay, well, hello, Ms. Clare. Hello, Ms. Monica. Today, I am going to give you the haiku challenge. You will each have 30 seconds to write a haiku about the other. So, Ms. Monica, you're going to write a haiku about Ms. Clare. Ms. Clare will write a haiku about Ms. Monica.
Wait. Is it 575? It's been a long time since I've been assigned a haiku.
It is 575,
Okay.
and
Okay.
even if it's not, we're doing 575 today, but I'm pretty sure it's 575. So 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And Ms. Clare, you go first.
Are we typing it? What's happening?
Yeah, we're making a banner. Hold on.
Hold on. Okay.
Okay. Oh, let me type. Okay.
No.
No?
I mean,
Okay. I will say my haiku.
okay. All right. Was that 30 seconds or can I count for another second?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of got a head start. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that is not a great poem, but I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, it's not scrolling.
It's not scrolling, but
Oh no.
what's happening? First, Monica, wait, bring my poem back. There we go.
Okay. Monica isn't the worst. She is pretty cool. She likes frogs, I think.
That was so heartfelt.
You're welcome.
The fact that Monica isn't is your 5-syllable first phrase is just.
Ow! What's your haiku, huh?
Monica isn't the worst. I'm getting that tattooed on my arm. Okay, Clare. My poem for you is entitled Clare at 4:30 on a Thursday afternoon in springtime. Let's save it and hide it. And here we go. Flowers on your head. Faceless painting on the wall. You still need caffeine. Haiku!
Haiku.
Haiku challenge. Done.
I just have to come in to give you both a round of applause.
Yes, but who won?
Well, you can email us at hodgepodge@adl.org. Let us know who won the Haiku challenge.
Dumb. That is not your job, moderator. Your job is to choose a winner. And I am offended because mine was much more emotionally driven and it had a title. And I know how to work the ticker.
I wrote from the heart, and I think it is probably true that you like frogs.
I do like frogs. Did you see? I just saw a picture of this moss frog, and it lives in, I think, Vietnam, and it looks like moss.
No.
Hang on. Moss frog. No, okay, I will look. I'm going
You
to
know
look up
moss frog.
moss frog. What's our next thing?
Christine does a thing.
Oh,
Live on the scene.
I know this one. Okay.
We go. Look up that moss frog.
I'm looking at the moss frog.
Hey, Christine. Hey, Monica. How are you?
I'm good. You ready for this?
So ready. So I thought we'd take a quick tour of one of my favorite plant places and maybe pick out a plant for you and Claire.
Perfect. Are you going to get any for yourself?
Definitely not way too many plants at home.
Okay, okay.
All right. So we have a lot of succulents over here, but we're not even going to look at them. They don't exist. They die so easily.
They die so
Don't
easily.
even look at them.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Over here we have ferns. They look adorable, super cute, but also die super easily. I have killed so many. More specifically, I have killed them almost to the brink of death, so not quite. My roommate has brought them back, and then I've done it all over again. So don't recommend those. Snake plants, though, very hardy, hardly need any water or light. You can basically just throw them into a basement and they'll be fine. That's a good option. Ivy, another plant that looks really pretty, and this one is great if you're feeling a little lonely in the pandemic, because they get spider mites really easily.
Nice. Yeah,
So
okay.
if you want some friends, this is a great option. Peace lily, these are very easy to keep alive. This is what a peace lily looks like when it has flowers. That is pretty new to me. Mine does not flower. Really makes you think that maybe I'm doing something wrong. So Monica, what are you thinking?
I picked this.
You picked the fern?
I picked a fern. He looks funky.
That is true. Okay. Okay, keep me updated on how that goes. Thanks.
Oh. Opened.
Yes, that was so much fun. And honestly, the funniest thing to me about going on that journey with Christine, a non-plant expert, is that I truly, in my heart, thought that she was grabbing all of those plants for a bit. I was like, she thinks this is going to look funny, and she's just taking all of these plants. And then she just proceeded to the checkout and went home. with 1,000 new plants.
Yeah, I knew nobody would believe us if I didn't have the plants literally being put in her car.
Just all of the plants. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. But yes, have you been loving your plants? So here's Franklin. Franklin is doing amazing. I, of course, named him after Franklin's hubris-driven, doomed Arctic exploration of 1846, because Christine had mentioned that they're doomed from the start to fall apart. But, like, doing really well. I don't know exactly what kind of fern he is, but I've been misting him and like giving him moderate diffused sunlight because that's what the internet suggested ferns like. It just look about.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's your fern doing? How's your fern doing? What did you do to your fern? You've had him for days.
Cat.
Wait, bring it back up to the screen. What?
My cats just like eating plants, and I've tried to hide this, but it just isn't hidden, and I can't water it right because I thought I was doing fine, but I also don't know what this is, so I didn't know exactly how to water it, and I've hidden it everywhere, and they find it and they eat it. I just literally this morning, before filming this, had this not in a hiding place, and my cat literally was gunning for it and attacking me, and I have battle wounds to prove it.
Well, I don't have cats. That's really all that probably saves me. But I'm horrified on behalf of that poor fern. I should have left it at the store.
Yeah, I've thought about leaving it outside, but I have a lot of animals, as you guys will see.
Gosh, all right. Well, don't tell Christine, although as she is a non-plant expert, she probably is well aware of what can happen to ferns.
It's a fern?
It's a fern.
It's not that they easily die. Why would you give me a fern?
I wanted us to be on even footing, so I got us both ferns.
They deserve a handy.
It was just labeled assorted fern, and the only instructions that came with it were "do not eat," which was like, okay, like, is this a common issue with houseplants? Well, I guess, yeah, actually, for yours, in your case. Anyway, moving on from the disaster of your ferns, what do we have next? Oh, Pippi Picks.
It's our book talk for the day.
It's my
All right, Pippi. Are we going to do 13s, The Miracle and Tragedy of the Beyond Quintuplets, or Early Departures? Pick. Oh, thanks, Pippi.
That's my dog. Didn't she do a great job? She can't read.
But she picked the best option.
I truly, well, okay, I'm going to be real with you. I haven't read any of those books yet. They are all on my to-be-read pile. So I will now read 13 because it was chosen by my dog, which is how I will now be making all life decisions, large or small.
That is the correct response.
It's
Well,
like
that
a
is.
paintball, but you have to feed it.
And on that note, Sky.
Good transition. You're getting so good at this with only, 3 weeks left to go in the season? You're like a professional. On that note, Sky. You can't even...
Well, it doesn't look too cruddy today, but you never know.
But
Hey, Monica Clare.
You didn't go outside in the nature.
This is not.
Well, I looked outside and it could be cruddy out there, like last week.
Mr. Greg, you have to go outdoors. You can't live in fear.
Well, no, not cruddy. Not cruddy.
Listen, we strive, as everyone is aware, this show is about accuracy and attention to detail. We're gonna need a better weather report than that. Like, I'm sorry. It's just what it is.
Well, you know what, Montclair? There lots of places have weather, and I'm gonna be taking a sabbatical for a while, and so maybe we'll find another to do the weather report for right now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, we'll figure something out.
All right, back to you, Montclair.
Lots of places have weather is gonna be my new quote of the day. I want to write a haiku that incorporates the phrase, lots of places have weather.
Yeah, that works.
But not right now, though. Okay, so we're gonna have to replace Mr. Greg. That's gonna be next week's adventure, I suppose. We will figure that out as we go. Here on Hodgepodge, we're very flexible and great at coming up with new things. Did you want to see the picture of the Vietnamese moss frog?
Yes. Interesting.
Look at him.
Camouflage is on point.
Look at him. I love. I wish I had a bed of moss with a frog on it. That's really all that I need on a Thursday afternoon. Is a soft bed of moss and a whimsical looking frog.
See, my haiku wasn't that far off. So I had a challenge for you, Miss Monica.
You did have I think it was incredibly unfair that I had to do 2 challenges this week because and not only did I not verbally win the haiku challenge, but then you made me do another one. And I was real bad at it. And it upset me a lot.
Here's some footage of our wonderful nature adventure where Miss Monica tries to find as many animals as she can, including a rabbit, some deer, 3 birds, a turkey, and a groundhog, and bonus life points if she finds our fox. Let's see how well she did.
I hated it. It was so bad.
Here we go.
So I'm over in Claire's yard and she's not out yet and didn't tell me where to go, but I am assuming I'm supposed to be next to this random box of who knows what. All right, so what is in this box of goodies? Oh, some snacks. Oh, practical guide to self-sufficiency in case I remain trapped out here for an extended period of time. Pretending the sound of tread. Claire! Claire! Okay, never mind. She's here.
How do you like my box of survival goods?
I mean, they're okay. I'm not 100% sure. It's a bird! Hang on, I can respond! Yes! We're communicating! This is the greatest day. Hungry.
Do you want pizza?
Oh, yes, please! Her life was very hard. She was here to look for deer, but there were no deer here. Soon will the 7-day come!
I don't think that is a good way of attracting deer.
Oh, how do you call deer? Deer! All right, well, I did my best. I'm gonna go try the bird whistle some more. This is like miscellaneous squeaker bird. What is this one?
It's a turkey call.
To call turkeys? It's not a turkey call. Not a turkey noise. It literally says dove call on it.
That's turkey. I just saw a turkey.
Monica! Miss Monica! I just saw a turkey.
I've seen nothing. Thought I saw a squirrel earlier and was extremely excited. What?
Monica! Monica! No! No! Don't! Monica, do you see them? Do you see them? Monica! Like, you should have been listening. I was saying your name.
Hi. Hi. What is that? Did you hide a rabbit in the woods? Is this meant to like give me a feeling of accomplishment?
No!
I'm counting this. I'm counting you as a groundhog.
Thank you, wonderful intern.
Does an airplane count as a wild animal? Claire. This is the greatest program we've ever done. While Claire's napping, I think I'm just gonna like wrap it up, call this a day. Not my most successful challenge, but the pizza was delicious and like we got to just spend some nature time. And sometimes nature time is worth it, even if there aren't any animals. I did not realize you saw a whole herd of deer.
I told you!
Was not provided. You told me. Did I really believe you at the time? No. What the heck?
You just gotta adventure. Yeah, so I was even participating in that challenge and I won.
It was such a nice day, and I failed so hard at my challenge requirements. And the fact that there were deer really bums me out. I've been holding in my heart, like I believed you about the turkey because you were walking through the woods like Bigfoot, and I was like, sure, maybe you saw a turkey. But the fact that there actually was a herd of deer is...
Yeah, it came from my neighbor.
I am emotionally compromised right now.
Yeah, they came from my neighbor's lawn. It was a thing. Stay tuned to after our end credits for another behind the scenes thing that is equally as hilarious, kind of. I feel like I was very compromised, but let's do a fun fact. Fun fact, my turn.
Sorry.
So, you know how
fun fact of the day, Miss Claire?
You know how you like go out and trek in nature and you're backpacking and you're rugged and you're in there and all you want is some warm soup. So you grab a thermos. Well, it turns out a thermos is actually a brand name.
Yes. Like Kleenex.
Yes. And you know what the generic name for a thermos is?
Soup carrier.
Vacuum flask.
Vacuum flask.
Isn't that so cool?
That sounds like technical. Why is it? What does vacuum have to like? Is it sealed in a vacuum?
I didn't look that far. I just saw vacuum flask and I got really happy.
Vacuum flask.
It's like a Star Trek term. That is a good fact of the day, even though, I mean, I wouldn't call myself rugged, although clearly that is accurate.
Yeah, we said we would never do another themed episode, but
We did kind of theme this one. This one turned out to be kind of like, oh, put that away. Put that one away. We're not ending on a tragedy note. See you next week. Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, we think it's funny. We hope you do too. But if you don't, we're gonna do it anyway. Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, now you know what happens when we can't get together. Hodgepodge.
And here, our brave camera person is daring to approach the wild animal in her natural habitat in order to obtain the pizza while still remaining at a safe distance. We must be very quiet so we don't spook her. Yes! Leave her where she lies.